Okay, hi everyone. I'm really excited to be kicking off this event with you guys. I know we're 25 days into January, but it's still the new year for me. And what better way to start off the new year than to reintroduce the WID network? Um, really excited. I would love to kind of see what kind of people are chiming in for our chat today. Be sure to leave some comments. I'm actually tuning in from Hawaii and it is 3 a.m. right now. And so yeah, I know it's 1 p.m. in London, which is great. Anyways, I'd love to get started. I'll be your host. My name is May. I'm a freelance visual and product designer, but I am also a public ambassador for the WID Network. Really excited to chat with you guys today. So I'm gonna kick it off. Quick note, I'm a designer, and so this whole deck is gonna be in the gem. A little bit organic, a little bit more casual. And so to get started, I'm actually going to start with a message from a mentor and member of the WID network, Dr. Gemma Pybus. So I'm gonna play a video here for you guys. Hopefully the audio is gonna be okay. All right, here we go.
My name is Gemma Pybus and I am very pleased to be a member of the Women in Digital and Design Network. In fact, I'm a mentor for the upcoming mentorship programme. I am a senior lecturer in digital marketing at the University of West London's Claude Lintner Business School. I'm also director of two digital marketing organisations, one Digital Marketing Groundworks, a business that helps large and small organisations to increase their visibility with a really relevant audience online. And the other digital tools, which is we've developed our own keyword strategy, a keyword research tool over the last decade. In 2019, we won Best Marketing Management Tool at the B2B Marketing Expo in London's Excel, which was very exciting. And the tool is currently in the process of redevelopment in terms of the user experience, user interface, but will be shortly relaunched. So just a little bit of background about who I am and what my current interest in digital is. So I came on board with the Women in Digital and Design Network back in October last year, when I was asked to be a mentor. And the reason that I said yes very enthusiastically was because I have experienced in my career as a woman in digital different times when it really I would have benefited from having a network of people who shared common characteristics with me that I could have really asked questions to and built positive relationships with. A lot of the digital work that I do is quite isolating, not necessarily the lecturing, obviously that involves a lot of people in front of me, but in terms of the practical applications of digital, web development, data analysis, marketing automations, technical copywriting, cryptocurrency and things like that, it's not, those aren't necessarily tasks that involve a huge amount of speaking to other people, particularly because I've been working remotely for a lot of the time that I've been doing those particular roles. And as a result, I was quite isolated, and I really could have done with being able to talk to somebody who knew where I was coming from in order to develop my skills a little bit faster, to know that things were were all right, or that they were normal, or just to support and champion me. So as soon as I saw the mentorship opportunities coming up, and the opportunity to really help celebrate and work with other inspirational women in digital and design, it was something that I was very excited about. I'm not the only woman in digital and design, and I'm not the only one who has essentially been working remotely and has found themselves in quite an isolating position in what traditionally is quite a male dominated environment, specifically the digital side of things. It is quite male dominated. So Yes, it was an organisation that's been opened up to help champion diversity, equality, and inclusion in both digital marketing and design. Obviously, there are a huge number of inspirational men and women, people of all genders who work in digital and design. But from my experience, there are definitely times when talking to someone with shared characteristics is hugely beneficial in terms of perhaps if you're looking at parenthood and being a mother and working digital design, or you're working, as I said, in a traditionally male dominated environment and you're not entirely sure how to navigate as a woman in that particular sector. Yes, I really think that it is beneficial to have a whole community of inspirational and exciting women who work in both digital and design to all help champion and lift each other up and really drive the design and digital industries forward. So yes, this is a really exciting community. Obviously some big events coming up this year that May will be talking to you about very shortly. So also about various opportunities and programs and things like that coming up as well. But yes, I'm just here to highlight the fact that it's all about inclusion, equality, diversity, and bringing together a group of people who are passionate about working in these particular industries and want to help each other progress and really become excellent. Okay, thank you ever so much for listening to me. I'm really looking forward to working with you in the future, to finding out more about you and what your jobs and your roles and your challenges and your motivations and your strengths. This is a really exciting network to be a part of. So I'm very pleased to be on board. Thank you very much for your patience listening to me today. So I'm going to be handing over to May now, who will be talking a little bit more about upcoming program events and talking more about the mentorship and things like that. Thank you very much.
Yay! I'd say round of applause, but maybe people can just put like clapping emojis. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Gemma. Definitely feel free to find her on LinkedIn, connect with her, potentially be her mentee. We'll go through a couple of different things, but I guess that's a great segue into kind of what I hope to cover today in our session. We have a lot of content, and so I might kind of zoom through some of it. Please know that a lot of our information is on our website. But as a quick overview, I'm going to kind of talk about who we are, the different initiatives that we use or have to support women, the kinds of resources that are available to you, our community, ways that you can be involved with the WID network, and like a announcement for our big event, International Women's Day on March 7th. So let's kick it off. Okay. So who are we? Some of you may be new to our community. Maybe you have been here for a long time, but it's always good to kind of go back to our roots and be explicit. So we are Women in Digital Marketing and Design Network. We're a network of women in digital marketing and design. We're dedicated to promoting diversity and empowerment in this industry and in this space. This is what our homepage looks like. We have a bunch of activities that you can kind of click through. I'll talk through a lot of these in my session. One thing that I really wanted to highlight is our mission, right? Like we are designed to champion DE&IB, so diversity, equity, and inclusion in the digital marketing and design space. Our goal is really just to create a space where women can like inspire other women. This looks like networking programs, interviews, mentorship, and all the fun stuff that I'm gonna talk us through. So shifting gears here a little bit, we have kind of I want to say like two main programs that we work with. I'm going to start here on the left side. So I'm going to highlight our mentorship program. We do have a deadline to sign up to be a mentee. And as you heard from Gemma, she's actually a mentor, so she's a part of this program. And I feel like it's a little bit self-explanatory, but I'm totally happy to kind of comb through some of these notes, right? Having somebody, like if you're a career switcher, if you're trying to figure out where you want to go, if you just need like help because your woman in life feels hard sometimes, this mentorship program is perfect. It's really about personalized guidance, connecting with someone else, someone with like a breadth of experience who can kind of help guide you, be like, oh, here's what I would recommend, oh, I've been there before, here's how I would help. The pairing is awesome. You get to meet with your mentor at a cadence that works for you and really just like create that support system that you need, especially for people like Gemma or myself, where we work remotely. Sometimes that makes the difference. And of course, with every mentor, you're going to have valuable insights, right? They come with wisdom, they come with experience, and you come with questions. It's just like a great combination of the two. Our website has a lot more of the mentors listed. I didn't want to just like fill the page, but I wanted to highlight maybe some that are at the top. And so we have Gemma, of course. We have Diana here. She's the founder and CEO. We have Sue over here. If you're in the chat, give me like a or emoji reaction. We have Nikki here, and we have so many more mentors. It's such a great program. These women are giving their time to help other people grow, and we are about growth. Couple notes on the mentorship program. So our first cohort this year starts in March, and then we have another one in August. The program itself is about 4 months, and so you kind of meet with 4 flexible online meetings. Registration is live. I have somebody on the team who's going to post a link. So if you want to learn more or like register before our deadline, I'm going to zoom back up here. So our deadline is the 12th of February, coming up in 2 weeks. Definitely check us out. Such a great program. Meet people like Gemma. It's really cool. Cool. I'm going to shift gears and talk about the WID Talent Spotlight. A fun fact, I was actually brought on to work with the team through the Spotlight. I think I used the right hashtags, and then I was able to partner with Elizabeth on the team and get promoted. So this is my post. And this is what your post could look like. We have Palak here, we have Alicia, we have Isati and Esma, really cool people in the community that we can highlight. And really the goal of our talent spotlight is to create opportunities for people, to spread awareness of awesome people doing awesome things, but also to like help create visibility if you are searching for a job and things like that. It's also really cool because you just get to see and read about different people. We are a global community, and so like you can meet or read about somebody in Europe, in the US, in Australia. Just like awesome to see all of us come together in one place. And of course, it's about empowering connections, right? Empowering these conversations, empowering the support system that we have for one another. In the bottom here, I have this little pin, right? If you want to be spotlighted, we're going to post in the chat an enrollment link, but you can also go to our LinkedIn and engage with us. You can also go to our website and send us like a note. But this is great for people who have like the open to work banner on their LinkedIn. So definitely check that out. So those are our 2 main programs. We actually have a bunch of resources here. We have some 3 kind of main pillars. I'm going to talk through these ones kind of fast because I know we don't have much time left, but we also host a lot of interview sessions. We have 2 main versions of that. So we have like live LinkedIn interviews, which is kind of what I'm doing now. This one right here, just as an FYI, is our session for next month. It's going to be with Beth and Meg. So please follow our LinkedIn, sign up to register and hang out and just learn and grow. So that's our LinkedIn live interviews. We also, like if you don't have time to attend a live session, you can also just check out our website, and we have featured interviews where we talk to people in the community, learn about their experience, what they're interested in. This one is with Mazeda, and I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Um, Super cool. Read about her story. Um, the interview program, I also think is pretty self-explanatory, but what we want to do is we want to share inspiring stories. We want to showcase diverse journeys, right? Everybody comes with their own thing and has their own sense of wisdom. Like, let's share that, let's explore it, and let's celebrate it. And we want to feature women, right? That's kind of our main jam. And I want to give out a special shout out to a lot of people who have been featured already. You know, we have Rebecca, Imogen, Veronica, Lucy, Alana, Dana, Mandy, Tiffany, and like so many more. I hope you guys are on the call, give you like a shout out and stuff. Thank you for being here if you are here. Um, I like this kind of quote, but stories are best when they're shared, and everybody has a story, and you never know who you're going to impact. So please, please, if you have a story you want to share, you can email us at hello@widnetwork.com, and we can get that process started for you. We also have a bunch of articles, right? Not only are we a support system, we are a knowledge base. Kind of, I think we're trying to be. We have a bunch of different articles. Um, our goal really was to align with our values, right? We want to share diverse stories. We want to tackle things that women experience. Like we want to have tough conversations. We want to provide insight. And we want to empower people to feel less alone, right? Like all of us are kind of dealing with things like career changing, imposter syndrome, mental health. Um, the article series is awesome. We have so many amazing posts. I have this screenshot here on the bottom just to showcase, stop the gossip, or like how to recharge for 2024, how to choose a mentor. Um, all of these are available on our website. And if you have an idea that you want to see, of course, you are welcome to email us. So that is our article series. And most importantly, at least to me, is our job platform. So I know the market's kind of intense right now, or at least that's what it feels like for me. What's really cool is that the WID network um, has a job platform. So if you go to our website, it should be under like careers and then jobs. But what we do is we have listings for open positions with all these different companies like Microsoft or Google. We refresh this every week on Saturday. So set a reminder, check out our website, and definitely see if there are opportunities that make sense for you. And if your company or like somebody who is hiring, um, please send us a note as well so that we can post the listing and just like share the wealth. We're really just a tool to help everybody else be successful. That's our goal. And as much as we can share in that, the more successful we'll be kind of as a collective, which I think is really neat. One other thing I will note is I would kind of pair this job platform with like the talent spotlight thing. So don't be shy. Please reach out to us. We'd love to spotlight you. We'd love to kind of like show you off to potential companies. So please take advantage of that. Awesome. So like that is our resources. I have two more sections for you guys that I'm hoping I can zip through in the next 6 minutes. If you have questions though at all about our resources or anything like that, please post in the chat. We have some in there who can kind of help engage and answer your questions. So, all right, let me knock out this volunteer part. So we are a community and we have these resources and we have these people to meet. But what's really nice is like if you're super passionate about the things that we're doing, if you're willing to wake up at 3 a.m. to do a workshop, like volunteering with WID is such a great opportunity for so many reasons. I have this like, why was it created? Just to give you guys context. I feel like this goes along with any kind of nonprofit org, but like our volunteer program makes it feel like, or creates a sense of community-driven progress. Um, and that's what we love. Like, we are ourselves, we are our community, and like let's all move forward together by volunteering our time and like fostering collaboration. So if you are interested in volunteering with WID, it's a pretty easy process. I do want to note that for volunteering, we do require like a minimum of 8 hours per month. Yes, you heard that right, per month. So it's super flexible and it's a minimum. You can always do more if you're passionate, but it's a great place to start. If you want to explore volunteer opportunities with us, send us your resume and a brief statement of interest. You can send it to this email here, hello@widnetwork.com. And then just a quick note, please include the position you are applying for in the subject line. That just makes it like way easier for us to navigate. We actually do have some positions available for volunteer work. We could use some help with a video content editor and a content writer. These are on our webpage /volunteer. So you can kind of check out the job information there. Here's why you should be a volunteer with us. I feel like I don't know, I'm just so passionate about this, but it's like a super flexible commitment, very limited time. You can always do more. Of course, there's professional development, you know, there's skills building, networking opportunities to meet new people across the globe, which is really cool. You get to build your portfolio, get some recognition, and like ultimately just like make a positive impact. So I think that's what we're all trying to do. And then I have, oh, look at this cute little note. Okay. I do just want to give a shout out to all of our volunteers on the organization. We could not do any of this without you. There are too many people to name, but I still think it's important that we give you a shout out. So thank you guys for your work and your time. And so in the last 2 minutes, what I'll do is kind of talk about our International Women's Day. Huge event. Makes sense because we're a women's group. So our event is March 7th. It's going to be online and it's 7 a.m. GMT. And you'll see all these the information here. Some key highlights. This event is free, which is amazing. So you don't have to pay to attend. We'll have like a couple of keynote presentations, some breakout workshop sessions, some networking opportunities as well. Great for people who are trying to career change or get those referrals. Definitely come through. We have some cool speakers, Gemma, who you may or may not be familiar with at this point. And we're gonna cover some pretty cool topics. How to prep and plan for your career move, how to stay human while embracing the digital. One thing I really want to highlight, right, is like the event is free, but we have limited attendance. We can only fit up to 50 participants. So please, if you're interested, be sure to register sooner rather than later. There should be a link in the comments to the event, but if you go straight to our website, it should be one of the main things that are listed there. And we've also promoted it on our LinkedIn. So I'm gonna take a big zoom back. I know that was a lot of information, really exciting stuff. I think I'm just kind of like back scrolling so you guys can kind of see all the land we covered, but the WIN Network is such a great community of women. We're excited to welcome some new people who are interested. If you want to volunteer, if you want to be a mentor, if you want to be mentored, that's also great. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in with me on this Thursday. I hope this was helpful in getting an understanding of who we are, what we're trying to do, how we want to help, and like how you can participate in all the good stuff. So I'd ask if there are questions, but unfortunately I can't see them. So be sure to connect on LinkedIn with me, with anybody. Be sure to follow our LinkedIn. Be sure to check out our website. We are here for you, and we would love to kind of see some of your faces on the spotlight, on an interview session, on an article. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna close it out. Thank you guys for everything. I'm gonna just double check the chat one more time. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got some last minute shout outs. I don't know if I'm allowed to say them now, but I said shout out to Gariri. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. To Nicole Venegas. Shout out to Esther. Looks like we have no questions, so I'm happy to kind of close this out. Thank you guys again so much for attending. Really excited to see you guys online and in part of the community. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a wonderful upcoming weekend. Just zoom back out here.